Hello and thanks for watching this video. It focuses on three of the enhancements or improvements to existing accountant tools in QuickBooks Accountant 2014, which a lot of you pro advisors who are listening to this video or watching it right now, you can probably download your software even today or in the next few days. But I'm in QuickBooks Accountant 2014 Plus. The actual client collaborator tool I will do in its own separate video. So look for that sometime by the end of September, early October on my product video website or on this Radio for QuickBooks YouTube channel. But let's go look at the client data review tool, and one of the most popular features of it is Reclassified Transactions, right? It's been around since 2010, and I know everyone's using it. It's even in QuickBooks Online Accountant, right? So clients will oftentimes miscode transactions, and you can come in here and just recode them to the appropriate account and even reclassify. So you guys already know that, and you're using that already. But clients will also write a check from the wrong account as well. And right now we don't really have a way uh, to batch reclassify until, of course, QuickBooks Account 2014. So I choose, balance sheet accounts, and whether I'm going to cash or accrual, either way, there's my wrong account there. And I choose written from selected account, and they're all my checks, and I can actually select them all, and I can move them to the appropriate checking account and reclassify them. So it's not always that they're miscoding the target account. A lot of times it's the source account too, right? So instead of having to just drill in on each transaction and change it here and save and close in the warning, right, and the little blip, badoop, then you can just do it in a batch right here when you reclassify it. Okay. Another improvement to an enhancement from last year is batch enter transactions. Now, batch enter transactions was in QuickBooks Accountant and any enterprise version. It'll still be for 14. And it was also in QuickBooks Bookkeeper, but we're discontinuing that product. But still, last year it supported checks, deposits, credit card charges, and credits. This year we're adding bills and bill credits, invoices, and credit memos. And if you've used it before, it works the same. However, I did want to show a bill. I mean, it's great for heads down entry, and you can actually customize the columns to match the spreadsheet you're copy pasting from, or just what you actually have for the vendor. So I'm going to actually leave these. I'm going to get rid of the memo, but you can customize the columns. And you just you have your date tab across, or you guys hit enter and put in the actual reference number and vendor name and the terms, and then the amount, and then you just go to the next tab and keep going. Right? So great for heads down data entry. Let me clear that and show you though for invoicing or bill. I just have a bunch of invoices in Excel. And here's my Excel file. Let me open this up all the way. And you can customize the columns, again, like I said, to match the spreadsheet you're pasting in from. So I have date, number, customer job, item amount, tax code, tax item, and then tax amount and total will fill out on their own. And I can literally just copy paste, whether I'm getting this from another software or what have you, PayPal even, this would work great, right? Get all your invoices in Excel and then just Control V and it's going to go ahead and fill it all out. So it behaves the same as it did last year, the batch enter transactions. It's just that this year we do support, bill and bill credits and invoices and credit memos. Okay, so I'm going to clear this and close it out. And another thing to mention is last year we also had the ability to send general journal entries to your Pro or Premier Enterprise client. And it just creates a file, a .qbj attachment on the email, and the client just had to double click on it and it'll open up a smaller window to add the journal entry to the file. I just wanted to mention that this now supports QuickBooks Mac 2014. So if you're just doing journal entry cleanup for your Mac clients, you don't have to do the round tripping because we know the accountant's copy does not integrate with the QuickBooks for Mac. But now you could, as long as you're in QBA 2014 and they're on QuickBooks Mac 2014, I can go ahead and email it as an attachment, and then I'll show you the email and what the client would do in a sec. So here's what the email looks like, and here's the .qbj file. And just like last year, it's not encrypted. You can open it with a text file, but it's only going to have balances in the accounts in there that you affect with your journal entries. And what your Mac client would do is just double click on it, and in the Add Journal Entry window, just click to add, and it'll add it right into the QuickBooks Mac, just as if they were a client of yours on Windows was added into QuickBooks Pro. So if you don't have to really do any sub-ledger work, and you're just going to go ahead and use journal entries, you don't need a round trip anymore with the QuickBooks Mac, right? But make sure they're on Mac 2014 as well. Okay, other than that, that's about all I have to show for the Accountant Edition. Look for another video on Pro and Premier other videos on Enterprise, and of course, the big change for QuickBooks Accountant Client Collaborator I will show in its own video. And thanks for watching.